Okay, this is going to be for the water signs. Hopefully it can be fast, but if it don't, that's okay. Okay, so let's just see. Okay, I see the Scorpio, but this is for the water signs in general. But it's jumping out at the Scorpio hard, okay? But this for all the water signs, okay? So I'm going to do this reading. You're going to hear me read, and then I'm just going to do a storyline for whoever needs to hear this, okay? So you're living under a king, under a church, under a marriage, under a system in general, under family, friendship, or whatever. But as a fallen king, marriage, church, system, family, relationship, or friendship. That means it's not serving its best purpose, right? You should not defile yourself for no man. Do not be railroaded into somebody else's plans for you. Water signs. Okay. Release meat, water sign, from your diet for at least 10 days. Right? And just eat fruits and vegetables and drink water for at least 10 days. And watch the appearance of your body and see how you feel, because it's going to express out to you, right, from the actions you take. And you're going to see that you made the best choice, water signs. God is calling out to all the leaders for peace, love, and non-destruction. That's the kind of leaders God wants to govern. Leaders that's for peace, love, and non-destruction. A former enemy can be a wise counsel. That's true, counselor. But that is if they can be trusted, right? But would you be dependent on? Would you depend on it? Somebody who made you their enemy, would you trust them? Would you really? You trying to figure out your dreams that seem strange or impossible to you. Where you need to ask God to interpret it for you, or just try to interpret it by yourself, right? You wanting to punish others for your lack, right, of knowledge. God gives wisdom to the wise, right? Yeah. To be able to discern. So if God give you somebody that can discern and help you, invite it in, okay? That's for my water signs, because God allows it to help you in a time of need. If God sends somebody to you, water signs, that can discern something that you can't, your dreams, your visions, or whatever's going on with you, let them release to you what God wants you to know at that time period, because God knows what's going on in your life at that time and what you need. Okay? Your wisdom, you gotta worship no person, place, or thing and make it your God, water sign, because God is spirit. You gotta learn to trust and have faith, but it's going to be tested though by God. Your faith is going to be tested. Will you allow God to test your faith? Because God's going to show you, and God's going to show up. because God sends angels to help all of us, water sign. But will you accept them? Is your choice to accept those angels that God sent to you to help you along the way. It's for my water signs, okay? So let's just do a storyline for water signs, universe. Remember, water signs, at least 10 days, change up your diet, my water signs. So it's somebody out of my water signs that need to hear this. All of you. But it's someone that really is going to do it. Because you gotta have faith, like you heard me say with the card, right? Have faith. So if you're not taking any kind of medication or anything like that, but if you're taking medication and the medicine, you gotta eat all kind of foods and things like that, I guess that's a different story. But fruits and vegetables do not hurt anybody. That's a good thing for you, because that's God-grown food, what God considers food and what God give you from the earth. And anything from God is not going to harm you. Not if it comes from God anyway. Okay? It's what man give you is what hurts you. Okay? So we have 10 days of eating fruits and vegetables and drinking water. Like I said, if you take medication, you can't do that. But you can incorporate fruits and vegetables within whatever you eat during 10-day period. You can eat whatever you eat, I guess normally, to take with your medication, but incorporate some fruits and vegetables. If you're a person that don't eat fruits and vegetables, incorporate it for at least a 10-day period, because they are good for you. And watch and see how your body feels. Okay? So let's just do this reading for my water signs. Make no excuses, water sign. Excuse my French. So like I said, if you take any kind of medication, we got a water sign that's holding on to a corrupt pain because something was unjust to you, water sign. Okay, some guy, maybe who a pill pusher, some guy who might want to stand front and center and talk to you or whatever's going on, I don't know. Might be dealing with a Sagittarius, any fire sign. One more, stop, okay. I'm going to try to make it short for you, my water signs. So I'm going to try to break it down. Can I break it down, universe, for my water signs? Can I break it down for my water signs? Try to break it down for my water signs. Let's just see. And take my Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Can I just break it down, universe, for the water signs? Let's just see. Stop. Okay, here we go, water sign. So this, I'm going to make this the Scorpio, because I saw that Scorpio was jumping out. Let's see what the Scorpio said. And then I'm going to go to my Pisces. Let's just go. How many you got, Scorpio? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boy. So I'm going to take a top and the bottom for you. 1, 2. Okay. Let's just flow for my Scorpio. Bear with me. Let me just put the cards down. Okay. Okay, Scorpio sign. Bear with me, my Scorpio. Won't be long, won't be long. Okay. So we have for the Scorpio, we have somebody, whoever it is. Maybe it's a man who want to come to my Scorpio and give you a ring, or he want to talk to you, or who is this? It's somebody. If it's not a man, it's somebody maybe you work with, or your family member, or somebody. If it's not a man, somebody want to come your way and join, be friends again, be romantic, be husband, be your wife, or be a friend again, or was a cousin who want to connect again, or whoever this is, if it's not a man. Because this is a ring card when a man give a woman a ring. So I'm just trying to take it with anybody you got a problem with that maybe is apart from you, maybe, whoever it is. Somebody who might have been putting you on trial, you feel like he got a nerve, she got a nerve, or whoever this is, because it's obvious something come from way back with you and this person, whoever it is. Because this person was letting off everything. How this person feel, upset, upset, crying, or fighting, or what this person was doing. Okay? The best option for you is to wear the shield on and the helmet of strong, Scorpio, because you was isolated maybe from this person for a coping mechanism, right? So we have right here that tension was brewing and death was the last result. So instead of the real death, I'm going to say the end came to whatever relationship with whoever this person is, where you got isolated probably from this person, because whoever this is need counseling, or you need counseling and able to deal with this person, or the person just need counseling in general, or you need a lawyer, or this person. So you're going to be reeling in the cash, or this person was reeling in the cash like a church mouse, some kind of way. But this person need a let spirit and boom. So we have that you want to welcome in a fresh emotion, or whoever this person is, a flow of love, because maybe the person was in solitude just thinking about things, because whoever this person is, maybe it's going to be this person wants you to be ecstatic, but you might whoever you are going to take out a lawsuit, or you're going to be happy about a lawsuit or anything like that. But God says whoever the Scorpio is, your earth angel person, and God says teaching children is your path, any kind of way in teaching children. Anything as far as children. You can be a lawyer and you work in family court. Anything with kids, get my drift. It don't have to be where you're in a daycare center. Anything as far as children. Opportunity struck and this person blamed you for something or whatever it may be. Right? Ask yourself why you even stuck with this, forcing yourself to cope. It could be work, where you needed to just go home and get away from, if it's a job, and go home and look for work on a computer, or it don't have to be work, okay? Whatever it is for you, right? Because maybe somebody was interacting with drugs and they need to go to treatment, or whatever this is, or you was dealing with pain as far as hanging on to this situation, or you might have to go to a lawyer maybe to get a divorce or whatever this may be. There's a crystal layer of hope with whoever this person is, or it was. Don't be shoving your problems, God says, for the Scorpio sign. Let's see. I'm hearing baby come to me. Baby come to me. Okay. Open up to the light. It was some kind of, it's going to be a witness some kind of way. Always a witness some kind of way, maybe as far as maybe this person crying on, or whatever this is, because we got a secret right here that's going to be told. Oh shoot, they back to back. They back to back. Here's another one back to back. We got a blue one and a red one. You know they popular colors, right? When you do your voting, don't they say about red states, blue states, for these red and blue? They back to back. Okay, somebody going to acknowledge a secret, or maybe this person going to acknowledge a secret to you, Scorpio sun. Maybe the person want to get back with you, or whatever this is. Let's just go. Okay, because you're going to be soaring for wealth. Maybe that's why the person want to come your way, or going to hear about you soaring for wealth. Because this person chuckled maybe at one time, because he might have been trying to find out how long it was going to be with you, or he might have been with another woman, or you dealing with somebody where you trying to figure out how long it's going to be. But as a woman, it could be work, it could be a family member, a friend, as far as like you broke apart for whatever reasons, or it just could be a man to a woman. You're diapering your problems, you are nice, cordial, or this person, but you are saddled down at the fortress. So if it's a job, because it's a job card right here, or dealing with some kind of agency where you felt stuck, it could be a job. People don't own the earth. It's an agency card, could be job. Don't have to be, because we got more than one Scorpio. This man worked hard to show you that he didn't care about you. Could be a boss, don't have to be. You might eat some meat with sauce on it, or this person was taking you as a joke. Maybe whoever it is going to give you some kind of perfume or buy you something, but whatever it is, it's chinchy. Or maybe if it's a boss or whoever it is, might want to give you a raise or something like that, but it's not that much to it. Or if it's a lawsuit, maybe somebody trying to make it where they don't give you as much as you're supposed to get, or whatever this is. Okay, that's for my Scorpio. So we're going to take my Pisces sign next. Okay, Pisces. It's still my Pisces season. Let me think. Wait a minute. Tomorrow ends Pisces. Let me see. Today is still Pisces, I know. Tomorrow the end of Pisces, I think. Let me get you in here, Pisces. Somebody owe an insane apology to one of my Pisces out there. And now's the time. We got number 2, maybe 2 people. I don't know. Let's flow through my Pisces. Maybe somebody want to offer you some money to butter you up. I don't know. Maybe something happened on a weekend, Pisces. Okay. Sometimes it feel like that, my Pisces. Maybe you was trying to avoid somebody over the weekend. Okay, we got a jail card sitting here. Really, that's the prison card. Maybe you're dealing with somebody with a symbol, like a cop or anybody, a boss or somebody with some kind of symbol to them. It even could be like paramedics, whoever this is. Okay, let's just go for the Pisces sign. You could have got raped. You could have got stolen from. Don't have to be that, but I just like to say some cards that I see. Somebody had a sharp turn toward the Pisces. You might want to get out of a place, a job, a neighborhood, or whatever it may be. Let's flow for my Pisces universe. One more. Here we go, Pisces. So how many for the Pisces? You might get all of these, my Pisces sign. Okay, universe, this is for my Pisces. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what this is. Pisces. Whoa, look at this one. Let's see what your story is. Okay. You got a bad place. Nobody usually get away from this place without being killed or something negative, that place right there. But let's see how it go for you, Pisces. Hopefully it don't go that way for my Pisces. I like my Pisces. I don't want my Pisces to be having no bad story. Let's just go. I think I see there's a God card in here. Let's just go. Oh, something bad right there. Oh, shucks, you coupled off with Satan on the battlefield, my Pisces sign. Let's see. Pisces sign. Oh, my Pisces. We got somebody lost a child. Unless you somebody's child. Oh, shucks. Oh, shucks. Okay, let's see. First card is somebody owe an insane apology, maybe the cops. It don't have to be, but the symbol card is right on the top. I was telling you about, and the symbol mean what it says, some kind of symbol, right? Somebody was wearing a symbol, or you dealing with somebody with a symbol. So we got somebody want to go home. I want to go home again because somebody's scared here, right? Somebody need to reach out or trying to reach out. But somebody want to take action as far as going somewhere. So something could have happened on a weekend, right? So we got right here, somebody wanted to be validated. Could have been a cop. Don't have to be a cop. It could be whoever it is who got harmed, because I feel somebody got harmed right here. So somebody rose to the occasion to beat the person at the person's own game. So we have somebody saying that you can't disrespect me. It could be a cop or just somebody in general, whoever it is, against another person though. And the person want to see it with full eyes. Person devastated because let's not mask the smell of foul, because it's going to be foul what somebody do to somebody at nighttime some kind of way, right? Because somebody is all in their feelings, because somebody decided they're going to clap back and say that they done with somebody or the person. Because some thoughts swirling in somebody's mind at some apartment building, a place in general, a job or whatever, because somebody need to filter their ways. They felt like them and the person was uniquers. They had something alike in common. So that one person was feeling protected. Might be somebody who been friends a long time, or we just dealing with the cops who they be around from when you're young to when you old, and they like a friend because they be around all your life. A cop, get what I'm saying? Not the same one, but you know what I'm saying. They are part of how life goes, right? So somebody was lying to themselves. Strike that. Okay, some of the best lies is in your head, because this person was feeling like this person was protected some kind of way. So with somebody the person thought was going to be their friend forever, or they thought the cops was going to treat them decent forever, or whatever it might be, right? And then it says right here, a racial abuse, and was hyped up because the cop needed to instill some tenderness. So if it's not a cop, it's just somebody in general that the person know, could be a friend of the person's family member or whatever, if it's not a cop. So if it's a family member or a friend of anybody like that, the person wears a logo. Get what I'm saying? A symbol. Follow me? So if it's not that, it's a cop, right? Because we got no more watering down things. Somebody wanted the other person to instill some tenderness. So we got somebody who going to jail, that's in their dream house. The cop or whoever did the damage here. So we got 432, 35, 13. Because this person had lots of life to live and was seeing a person's potential. So let me go back this way. They was the ones that jumped out over there. Okay, this one jumping out. So somebody asked somebody out. A cop did, or somebody's friend, family member, or stranger, whoever, somebody, right? And it was a witness. Now let me go back this way. Somebody owed an insane apology to the family and to the person who was killed. We got two, so it could have been two people. I just don't know. Somebody was pricing something to butter somebody up. It might have been a fuss about money or whatever this is. I don't know. So let's just see. Somebody thought there's better than the other, right? So it could have been race. If not race, just it could be. I don't see any drugs on the table, but whatever this is, right? Somebody was an enabler for the other to get financial gain, right? Whatever it is, right? So we have right here something come from somebody's childhood, and the other need to start running from things, right? So we have look on the floor for it, and somebody is praying to God. So on the floor, I would say is somebody was looking actually on the floor or ground, or somebody was murdered, because this is a floor or ground card. So wait a minute. Okay, I'm back. Let's see, where was I? Okay, this one is this here? I don't know if this was here or not. That might was there. Okay, this person need to play ball with this person's life in the best ways and make all the necessary changes, right? Because this person pinpointed it and complained to the other, right? So this person had to pay attention to the details and flaws and look around the corner of wherever this person was, because this person needed to check this person's mind and able to be secure. So the next card is this person might like style and like having fun, right? So something was seeping through somebody. I never say this, Palestine, I never say this ever. It's on this card though. But somebody could have came from there, might come from there or anything like that. But I never say this. I never say this. I don't really say a lot that's on the back of the card when it's places, but I'm just going to say it this time. But whoever it is, something was seeping through because it's racial abuse. So somebody looked different than the other, right? So we have somebody checked the time and the date that was honorable, maybe to go to court or to go to work or whatever this is. So we have like number 1. So the person could have been by the person's self, got approached or whatever this is. Somebody was trying to pan out the court life or something, whatever it might have been, right? You'll have to be strong for the best outcome. So the person was holding on for life. Because the person was dealing with an official, a visit from an official, right? So the person was getting a visit from an official. So it could have been outside, or it's going to be official some kind of way, because whoever did the killing of the other person is going to be an honorable date and time set. And an official is going to be coming some kind of way to the person's home or whatever this is. Let me just say, okay, power stays with the wife, not with the ex, because somebody feel like they being jerked around by somebody. So we may have somebody who got a new woman, for instance, but they got the old woman hanging on some kind of way, jerking her around. Or, you know, it could be a man also. Or anything like that. Power stays with the wife or husband or current girlfriend or whoever this person got or whatever this is. Okay, this person, somebody looked at this person as weak back, but the person decided to change and chance it all. So maybe the person asked the other person, did you do it, or will you do it in a situation, whatever it might be, right? And didn't even want to impress as far as asking a question, right? Did you do whatever it is that person want to know, or will you do it, anything like that? But this person was dealing with a serpent and had to take baby steps in this person's thinking. So maybe because somebody might have stepped out, because I got a hotel card right here. It usually is a negative card because somebody lost a child over here. So I don't know if somebody got an abortion or somebody killed somebody. Because I think I said them. Oh yeah, somebody did, because the X out card over in the box you heard me say earlier. So somebody need to take baby steps in their thinking though, because somebody didn't want to be hidden while the other person shines. So you got somebody who, you got your main woman or main man or whoever this is, and you got somebody in the background, whoever it is, your ex or whoever this is, and you jerking a person around, and it seems like the person don't want to be hidden. It says keep me hidden while you shine. So the person don't want to be hidden while whoever you shine with, whoever your present person is. I'm not going to be a hermit. So the person deciding they're not going to be the hermit. You're not going to keep them hidden while you shine, right? So we got a hotel card. So it don't have to be a hotel, but it's some kind of place, right, that this person want the other person to go with the person to, right? If it's not a hotel, someplace, but the person trusts the person is going with. So we might have somebody who is the person who is on the side or whatever this is, the ex or whoever this is going to go with this person who jerking a person around to some place. But it's bad news. Get my drift? It's flattering. So what the person feel like? So what is flattering? Because a person want the person to go somewhere, and the person trusts the person, so the person gonna go. But it's not gonna be good, because that card is never good. Because this person have no more time for lack. But the person on the side or in the back, or whoever this person is being jerked around, need to be responsible for the person's self. So the person gonna move fast on it. Temporarily, the person gonna abuse the person's power with the person, right? So the person not looking at the person as worthy, but the person who being jerked around need to see the person's worth, but the person who doing the jerking around don't see the person as worthy, and gonna abuse the person's power with some, and gonna move fast on it. The person that's being jerked around need to be responsible for the person's self, where this person is throwing out compliments and all, and want the person to go somewhere, hotel or wherever. But the person being hidden while the person shine with the person's new woman, wife, or whoever the person got. So we have right here that I'm still beautiful. I must not forget that. I must get past this and continue my life. The lady on the side, the woman in the back, or whoever she is, she feel that way. Or a man, or whoever this is. So she in pain, or she might take drugs, or she a genius though, or he, or whoever this person is on the side, whoever this is. But this person on the side that's being jerked around is coupled off with Satan, right? But the person that's being jerked around just want peace. So on a Wednesday, Friday, or whatever day of the week, this person, that Satan, is going to try to work on something. Maybe trying to get this person to some place, if not a hotel, to fill detention time. Follow me? So God telling the person who being jerked around, don't hurt nobody. But the person that's being jerked around wondering, can I trust you? And that is, trust the person. So this person who being jerked around is an earth angel person that supposed to be speaking God's words to the millions, right? So here we have the loss of children. So this person might have wanted this lady to get rid of her child. It could even go like that. Wanted this lady to get rid of her child if she is pregnant. Or this person is going to do something to the actual lady in general at this place. And that means take her life away. Or his life away, or whoever this is. But we got, this is the child card, but this could be whoever I'm talking to, an adult, because you somebody's child. I'm my mother's child. Get what I'm saying, right? So either we dealing with a child, and the man want to know, did you abort the baby, anything like that? Because it say help stop the loss of children if you can, and you got to move on it fast. So we got a Capricorn, any earth sign or anything like that, a person like that, or a fire sign person, any sign, right? So we have moving fast on it. If the person want you to get an abortion, want you to move fast on it, or the person trying to kill a woman in general, to move fast on it, to get rid of the baby if she even pregnant. She only have to be pregnant. He might just want to get rid of her because he been jerking her around, and she tired of being in the background, and she planning on coming out to make her presence known, where she anxious, right? And he mellow. So he gonna go full force as far as to grow his business, the business that he got going on. Or let's just say, so he want her to be game and just say she in. So he might plan on put her in some kind of trafficking or anything like that, because he want to grow his business. She don't want to grow a business. He did. So it could be where he might try to put her in trafficking or something like that, because the business card right there, and I didn't see anything else. Yeah, he might want her to go to whatever the place is, and he gonna try to put her in trafficking. He been jerking her around. She on the battlefield though, but God says she knows the truth. She not innocent in it all. Either the lady herself knows the truth, she not innocent, or his main woman know. She know just what he gonna do. She might be a witness to see that he X'd her out. So if he didn't kill her, he put her in trafficking. Get what I'm saying? Or he want to do that, and it's going to be a witness, and that is his main woman. Get what I'm saying? So it can go either way. The murder of, or trafficking. Anything like that, right? So because it's a loss of life card, and we got the X out. The X out card is a murder card, but it's also a getting fired, breaking up, and put in trafficking card. Because like I told you, she had lots of life to live, and she is seeing her own potential. So she is speaking up to whoever this is, but it's some kind of racial abuse, and it was hyped up. Person need to instill some kind of tenderness. Person in their dream house, whoever it is, maybe talk to somebody another race, going to jail. Yeah, she might want to have his hand forever, or he could be a married man, whoever this is. Well, he got a wife, he got somebody. She want help, but dealing with something called permissible. Help was a minute away, so yeah. It was a book of lies, filling her mind with lies. She need to get a stable mind dealing with this person. Because God said, how much would it take for her to even change dealing with this person here? So either whoever this is, he planning on killing the lady or putting it in trafficking, or because she want to come out of the, she being jerked around and she want to be out in the open. She don't want to be hidden. Get my drift. She want to be seen, you know. Like that diamond ring. You put the ring on your finger, you want to show it, so you swing your hand around. She want to be seen. She don't want to be the hermit no more. Okay? So some kind of way, either she might be pregnant and he might want her to get rid of the baby. Did you do it yet? He want to know. He ain't trying to impress her. Did you make it happen? Or she want to know whatever she want to know from him. Are you going to bring me out in the open or whatever it is, and she want to know? Or he trying to put her in trafficking some kind of way because he want to grow his business, and that's why he's hanging on to her in the first place. But anytime you go to that place on that card, there's always bad news. So either she going in trafficking, or some kind of way she getting rid of the baby. It gotta be anything like that, or he gonna get rid of her, period, and that is her life. Because anytime that card come out, it's always bad news. You never usually get back home from that card. Okay? So now we have, sorry Pisces, that was a negative one for you, but that's just how it goes sometimes on my channel. So we got the sign of the Cancer, right? Bear with me, Cancer. Somebody might have felt restricted, that need to apologize, felt they had no way out. Because did she do it? Because somebody didn't want to respect the Cancer. Somebody trying their best to escape a situation maybe. Didn't know how to value other people. Let's just go for the Cancer. Okay, here we go. Something up in here for the Cancer universe. Something in here for you, Cancer. Okay, that's a negative. Loss of a loved one. Somebody. Okay, I see the loss of a loved one. So, somebody might have died. Somebody might have shot somebody. Let's just go from a Cancer. Wait a minute, Cancer. Tell me my Cancer. Let's just see. I'm trying to get the negatives out, Cancer. Those three are negative for my Cancer. They are for my Cancer. Tomorrow's Thursday. Something could happen on a Thursday or Sunday or whatever day of the week. Cry sometimes. Might, you know, might have got shot. Might get shot. Loss of a loved one. You're going to have feelings that flow like a river. Somebody has some kind of buffoonery going on. Somebody need to filter their ways. Somebody came straight at somebody like that lion or Cancer sign. Somebody rose to the occasion to beat somebody at their own game. Oh my goodness. Need a support group, getting chummy wet, funeral parlor, police station, because somebody didn't like the sounds of somebody Cancer. Because somebody disrespected somebody. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it was awful. Somebody tested and measured and saw how far they could go. Somebody need a lawyer. Dang. My goodness, something happened on the weekend. Might happen on the weekend. We got to play out with a boss or somebody who try to be in charge here. Let's flow. Who is this? It's my Cancer sign, right? Let's put this over there, Cancer. That's a negative for my Cancer. Okay, Cancer, let's just see. Let me just see, Cancer. Let me see. Okay. So we got, let me see something, Cancer. I don't see any drugs in here. I got you. Somebody want to go home. Somebody want to go home. Let's just see something. Pulling on the arm about money. Devastated. Oh, shoot. It all going to go together. So let's just put in my Cancer sign. She's going to come out. So we got somebody who's gunning for Cancer, or Cancer gunning for somebody. So we had somebody at least like old enough to be a granddad or a great-granddad. So if you're 19, let me see, if you're 19, your parent might be, it depends on when your parents had you. They had you a decent age and not as a child. You know, if you're 19, your parent should be in their 30s maybe, or over. Not 20-something, or nothing like that. I mean, it can't be like that anyway, but. So, your grandparent could be in their 40s, late 40s maybe, I'm trying to think here. So, a great-grand person could be like in their 60s, I'm trying to think. Let's just flow. We can just say it's just somebody who's a granddad, whoever the person is. It don't have to be a great, but just a granddad. Granddads are 29 years old these days. They can be young. They could be young. Because I had a neighbor who, her daughter was a grandma at 29. Because her child had a baby at age 12 or 13. So you can be a grandma at a young age. It shouldn't be like that, but that's how it be sometimes. So I don't really know with this one. Let's just flow a little bit. Let's finish. So, I'm not on this one, but I'm almost finished the video. So I can kind of recovery for a brighter future. Okay, because somebody I gotta put this over here. Somebody's skilled some kind of right here. Let's see what this one is. Devastated. I'm gonna go home. Let's see. Let me just put these down. Okay, Cancer sign. So it just seems like it says that we got a player on the table, so it don't have to be a real player. My player card stands for a job too. So it could be a boss, anybody in charge, a boss. Usually not know anybody in charge, a boss. If not an actual player, a boss, like your boss for instance, or somebody who can get you a job. Somebody can get you from point A to point D. Get what I'm saying? A boss, somebody who you might need a job and that person can make it happen. Get what I'm saying? Or is a real player. So we got a player, but we got somebody who's searching for love from the player. Wanted a job, or this a lady that's searching for love, because searching for love is always a woman with a player, because a player is a guy. Now if it's a boss, it could be a man or a woman who's searching for love, and that is trying to get a job, whatever the job is. So We got somebody either looking for work from somebody, from a boss, or we got a woman searching for love from a man. Where she heard something before, he heard something before, and want the person to think about it. That's the player, right? So we got a granddad or a dad or somebody who's gunning for somebody else. So we got somebody who's gunning, the player doing the gunning for, if it's somebody the player got a problem with, or we got maybe a father trying to get a job, a woman trying to get a job, or we got a player that's the grandfather, or a player that's a father in general, or whoever, and somebody is gunning for him, however it's going. So, okay, somebody is tender and sissifying, whoever it is, right? So, do you believe in God and really believe what you hear as far as God? So, okay, get out while you can. Get out of this mess, because he don't love you. So we got somebody who a player and a woman need to get out of this mess because the person don't love her. The person is tender and sissified. The player is. Okay, so the woman gonna be devastated, I guess. She need to release this person, because you got to still know this over here. Put it away. We have the woman. She was devastated. She want to go home again. The player want to go home again. Want love and treatment, or she wanted love and treatment. I'm scared. You can call somebody now, do it. Either she could, or player can call somebody, or the woman can call somebody. If somebody gunning for somebody, or somebody want to go home again. That's when you somewhere where you feel stuck. You want to go home. No, you can't get out though. Let's see. What is this? Okay, sparks was, let me see, flames were sparked, and somebody captured the flames. So we got somebody, maybe a father or grandfather got the sparks because flames was sparked. Or, let's see, somebody's questioning somebody's ability to be a star, be a good worker, be a good mate, or anything like that. Okay, so somebody's sustaining themselves at a shelter, a place that's not their home, because they want to go home again right here. They at a place that's not their home. So somebody want to know where somebody's money at, might be grabbing on the arm, or just want to know where your money at. So we hear somebody saying no more, they ready, maybe ready to go home, or they want some money out the other person, or whatever this is, or it don't look like a robbery. So somebody thought squirreling in somebody's mind at the duplex at some place where they want to come home or go home. Okay? You got to get back to what God intended you to be in life and stop letting the world talk for you, this person. So if the shoe fit, the person got to wear it. Do the person play a part in what's going on with the person? Because the person is somewhere that's not the person's home and they don't want to be there, or they need money to get to the person, or whatever this is. Let's see. Tension is brewing. Person got to enjoy the life that God continues to get a person and be happy again. So it might be nighttime, glancing at the moon. Person gonna feel it, everything it is to feel, and letting off the sexual tendencies. Gotta have a clear mind. Person feeling like the person is the man, because we dealing with a player up there or a boss. Had consideration for the masses, giving people a job. So we could have a person who's an older person who's looking for a job some kind of way, or we got a player period who is a player maybe, or let's just see, national number 14, 41, somebody could be 41, something could happen in May, something could happen in April 1st. So is your ex trouble? You're going to go get the person. So somebody gonna go get an ex, go back to a job, an ex-person in general. Why sometimes it's good for the heart. Something can happen on a Thursday, Sunday, or whatever day of the week, even on the weekend, because somebody gonna make a gesture or did, and it's just buffoonery, because somebody need to filter their ways. They feel they uniquers. So we got a player and somebody searching for love. They might feel they uniquers, or somebody as far as a job, they feel like that's the job for them, but somebody, the boss, questioning their ability to be a star, to be good at the job or whatever, but they feel like that both of them are uniquers. We do the same kind of work, or I think they could do a good job for the company or whatever this is. Okay, so somebody gonna be a lion and go straight forward, go get the person, go for the job, go gunning for the player, whatever this is. So if it's not a real gun, somebody just gonna plant their fortune and gonna take their best shot, or to try to be a good worker, or somebody is just going to take their best shot to be gunning for the player, somebody, and actually that's a negative if it's that way, because somebody want to beat somebody at their own game, and they gonna rise to the occasion. She, some female, to beat a player at his own game and rise to the occasion, and we got a gun card right here. Or we got somebody who gonna rise to the occasion to beat somebody else at their own game to try to gain a fortune. There's going to be some talking about it, because somebody want to free themselves and do some talking and face a situation, because somebody going to see it with full eyes, whoever it is, a boss, or just somebody dealing with a player, a woman searching for love dealing with a player, or a boss to an employee, or whatever this is. But somebody going to see it with full eyes, and somebody feel like you can't disrespect me, because somebody was disrespected. So somebody want to be validated by either the boss, or that's not treating them right, or by somebody who's a player. So the sounds of the woman who feel like she being devalued, the sounds of her weighed down the player, or the sounds of somebody who want a job, or somebody who is an employee weighed the boss down, anything like that. So somebody measured and tested and saw how far they could go, a boss or somebody who a player, and it was awful. God says, so something happened during a weekend, or will happen during a weekend, where both of them is going to see whatever it is to see, the boss and an employee, or a player and a woman that the person being a player toward. Release your loved one. You are still here. So if we have somebody who shoots somebody some kind of way, the family gonna have to release the loved one, the loss of a loved one. Letting go is hard, and they're gonna have feelings that flow like a river. Let's not mask the smell of foul, because it's gonna be foul. If a person decides to shoot somebody, it's gonna be awful off of the person being a player and devaluing somebody else. So the person gonna need a lawyer. You tell me with a support group that's still a lawyer. And then we have right here that it's going to have to be a recovery for a brighter future, and live the best life by getting healed, because somebody wanted to go sky high, right, and express everything needed to get to where that person wanted to go. So it's the Cancer sign. So we have like two ways. We got a player and a woman searching for love, trying to have a job. A boss with a boss trying to get a job, and the boss not knowing or feeling like you can do the job or whatever it is. And then we have a player who don't feel somebody satisfactory maybe, or whatever this is, and just not treating somebody right, or whatever this is. So the player card can go two ways: a real player and a lady searching for love, or we got a boss and somebody trying to get a job, and whoever the boss is, who is questioning a person's ability to be a good worker, if they got experience or whatever this is. But if it's an actual player, that person is questioning a person's ability to be a good wife, girlfriend, or whatever this is, right? So that's it. So let's put a Cancer sign. So that's it. This is the end of my water sign video. So we got somebody who want to go home again, or back to a job they had, or just want to go back home somehow, for real, or get out of some place that they at, whatever the place is. Okay, water sign. Okay, let's see what time it is. It is 10:21 water sign. 10:21. Okay. This is the rest of one.